All right, and welcome back. This is part two of our tasting series, and as you all know, part two is still pumpkin. And today we are going to do Pumpkinhead. This is from Shipyard, and they're out of Portland, Maine. And I know you've seen it. We've all seen it. When I lived in Texas, I saw it, so I know it gets shipped everywhere. If you see it in Texas, it gets shipped everywhere. Now, Pumpkinhead from Shipyard, like I said, Portland, Maine, East Coast style. It's only 4.5%, but it's a wheat ale, okay? But they say that this is the GOAT of all pumpkin beers. We'll see. It's said to also, which I don't ever do this, but to drink it with a rimmed glass of sugar and cinnamon. It's not the prettiest rimmed glass, but we're going to try it. Let's see if it's the GOAT. And you got to do what the GOAT says, right? Also, it says to take a shot of spiced rum or vanilla vodka. I don't have either one of those, so we're not doing all that. It's a little excessive for the show. Plus, I want it to be about the beers. I don't want it to be about all this extra stuff, even though I am going to try with the rim glass. That seemed kind of unique to me. So let's get started. Well, first, let's give you a good look at this. This got the headless horseman, but he's obviously got a pumpkin head and he's holding a beer. Clean label, nothing crazy about it, but it says it's the GOAT, so we shall see what the GOAT tastes like. The beer, not talking about tacos. All right, let's see what we got here with my cinnamon sugar rim. That's got good color. If you remember, we tried the Unita, the pumpkin ale. It was quite a bit darker than this. And it probably had a little bit more haze than this. For this being a wheat ale, this is a very clean, clear beer. It's got good head, good retention. It smells more like beer, not so much pumpkin. But it looks good. It's a good looking beer, that's for sure. Let's try it out. I don't know about the cinnamon sugar thing. Let's move a little bit of this out of the way here. I kind of want to just taste the beer, not cinnamon sugar. Although, cinnamon sugar is good, but we're here for the beer, correct? Am I wrong? I wouldn't call it the GOAT of pumpkin beers. You don't get a lot of pumpkin flavor. It's very subtle. For only being 4.5%, it's hard to get a lot of flavor out of such a low ABV. But it can be done, and it being a wheat ale, I do get the wheat part. I am getting the pumpkin. I get a little bit of that wheat, almost like a breadiness. Sweet, not so much. Not very bitter. Not very bitter at all. Yeah, that's good. That's a good solid beer. We'll see who the GOAT really is. Right now, you're good. I wouldn't call you Jordan or Kobe. Maybe LeBron. If you know, you know. Solid. Yep. Good pick. I would grab a 6 pack of these. I would drink all of these tonight. Um, yeah. I mean, if you think about sitting in your backyard, you got the leaves changing. Maybe you have a nice fire going on your fire pit or something. Smoke a nice cigar if you do partake. This is good. It's easy drinker, not too overpowering. Easy to knock a couple of these out and still not feel full. Yeah, that's a good one. That's cheers. All right, remember, and we'll move on from part 2 to part 3 next time. And just remember, it's beer. Drink up, pinkies up.